So Deeks, through to the quarter-final of the Derbyshire Senior Challenge Cup with a 1-0 win against Mickleover. How do you reflect on that performance from your lads out there today?
Yeah, I just said to them in there, I'm really pleased with the clean sheet. They're a good footballing side. Over the years when we've played in pre-season, they move the ball very, very well. They've got some good players, got some lively players. So you have to be disciplined enough to let them have the ball sometimes. And our game plan was to counter-attack today. I thought we more than matched them. It was probably a good game to watch, to be fair. The goal that we scored was absolutely fantastic. We was right behind it. We knew it was in straight away as soon as it left his foot. But we got in some really, really good situations at the top end of the pitch in the first half. Just the final ball lacking. But I said to the lads tonight, just go out and play with that confidence. You've had 3 on the bounce. I want to stay in this competition. The momentum's important. I want to win the game, which we spoke about last week. And it's really pleasing to see some of the lads come in that haven't played a lot of minutes recently and put in good performances, which has given me a real headache.
And yeah, you spoke about Hutch's goal there, but it was a worldie, and what will that do now for his confidence moving forward?
He's a confident player anyway. I've known him a long, long time. His ability is frighteningly good, even at the age that he's at now. And to be fair, I think he was the best player on the pitch tonight. He was everywhere. It was everything that was good about our forward play. He was involved in. He was linking up. It worked really, really well, and I thought he was good value for his goal. And I think he's, when you've got a player of that calibre behind the ball, ready to shoot, there's a high chance that it's going to go in. So yeah, I'm really pleased for him. He worked very hard tonight, and that's why I took him off on around 60 minutes to make sure he's okay for Saturday. He's not been ill. He's not been very well. He was ill last week, so that's the reason why he didn't play or start. So it was good for him to get that out of his system. But as a whole team performance, I thought it was excellent tonight.
And obviously, like you say, you did make several changes coming into the match. Brad Wilson, Tyrese coming in. Neither of them have had many minutes, but I think it's a fair statement to say that it didn't look like they'd had a lack of minutes so far.
No, and I think that's kind of the base work that we do all the way. You take it back to pre-season. That's what you do it for. It's a long season. Your fitness levels have to be there. Once they're there, you have to maintain them, and they do that in training. They work hard. And like I said, making changes for me doesn't weaken us, and that's the beauty of the squad that we've got. For me, I think Tyrese was excellent tonight again. Bradders did very well. Young Riley, I thought, was excellent. Looked in a constant threat down the side. The players are going to tire. It's hard playing against a team in the league above. They've got some really, really lively players, and they move the ball very quickly. So you have to do a lot of running without the ball. But that was the game plan tonight, and it worked to a T, I think.
Yeah, and obviously, like you say there as well, Riley coming into the squad made his competitive debut technically today. What did you make of his performance out there as well?
Yeah, I was really pleased for him. He didn't look out of place, and I think that's always a good measure. When you're a young player and you come into a side and you're playing against a side from the league above, he didn't look out of place. He looked like he belonged there, and I think he's only going to get better the more he's integrated into the squad now, and that's what we want to do. Like I said, we've got this academy here. It produces very, very good players. It's done Mitch, it's done Marley. There's some more coming through, and it's my job to make sure that they're integrated in with us. If they're ready. I think his stint going out on loan to play men's football has definitely helped him. He looks a lot more dynamic, stronger. But I'm really pleased for him, and the lads have just said in there, they've all congratulated him on his performance. So really pleased, and the future's bright for him. Yeah.
Yeah, and obviously a recent good run of performances has obviously put us in good stead coming into this game. We've got not a comfortable win, but a good 1-0 win today. Now moving forwards into Tadcaster, you're hoping the lads will take the momentum from this sort of run that they're on and just go for it, because obviously when we went to Tadcaster, I'd say we made it hard for ourselves a little bit. Is that fair?
Yeah, I think confidence is a massive thing in football, and you see the difference in the way that the lads are passing the ball now and moving. Some great moves tonight, and I think they've just got to keep building on that. We know every game's tough in the league we're in. We're under no illusion, and Saturday will be no different. And I think for us now, what we've got to do is we've kind of clicked into gear what we used to do. I think that mentality now where we just keep going and going and going, and relentless, and you have to do the hard yards, and we're doing that. And that comes with obviously getting some points on the board and having a bit of a feel-good factor around when you're winning games. But winning's a habit. It's as simple as that. And every game you go into, every time you put your boots on, you go out there to win. And if the team beats you and they're better than you, sometimes you shake their hand and go fair play. But we will always keep trying to go for 90 minutes. Whatever it takes. So the confidence is in there, it's high now. The togetherness is back, and I think that's a combination of, like I said, just getting that win sometimes. Saturday we've just gone away from home Stockton, and you have to grind results out sometimes. I'm now doing both. The beating teams sometimes 4-1, but they're also grinding the 1-0s out and the 2-1s, which is more pleasing for me. And like I said, the clean sheet was very pleasing for me tonight. So we're looking forward to the game Saturday. Hopefully we'll have a clean bit of health. There's a lot of illness flying around, coughs and chesty for everybody at the moment. So it's just about managing the players. And we'll see. We'll assess them all tomorrow and see how we go Thursday if we're going to train. But there's some side legs out there as well, so we've got to manage them the best way we can.